one of Magnus Lindberg's most important pieces, one of his landmark compositions, and he's already been around long enough, I think, to justify talking about landmark moments in his compositional career, is Kraft. Kraft is a piece that has not been done in the United States except at an outdoor festival, and it is, well, it's an event, it's an experience. It employs an enormous orchestra, unusual instruments, soloists, and groups of musicians placed around the hall. So it really is virtually a theatrical event, and it really put him on the map as a dynamic and dramatic and unusual composer. I think that to be able to present this piece for the first time in New York it's a big coup for us, and I think it's going to be something that will be unforgettable for our audiences. It's going to be something that I'm sure people will travel from around the country, if not the world, to hear, because it's such a rare thing to mount such a huge production. And it's really important in showing our audience who our composer in residence, Magnus Lindberg, is, since it's one of those pieces that really has defined who he is and what he has meant for music. We spoke obviously with Magnus about how best to present this piece, and he had very specific ideas that made a lot of sense to us. So we decided to combine Kraft, his work, which will be the entire second half of the program, with music of Sibelius. Sibelius is obviously an important Finnish composer and has influenced Magnus as well as all other Finnish composers in a very, very profound way. And how lucky we are to have Josh Bell as the soloist for that piece. Since Kraft is at times raucous and very industrial, the contrast that the Afternoon of a Faun by Debussy will provide, I think, is very important. And Magnus specifically requested something very peaceful and tranquil for the first half of the program. Debussy was one of the composers that came up right away in our discussions, because Magnus, I think, owes a lot to Debussy as well. He worked for many years in France, and I hear a very, very distinct French thread in his music. So I think all in all, it'll be a unique experience.